Hi everyone, welcome to Gallant IAS. Here we will be discussing some important government schemes and model questions. Okay. So from the prelims point of view, when you read a government scheme, you should keep in mind certain things like aim or objectives or provisions of government schemes, then the ministry involved and the nature of the government schemes, like whether it is centrally sponsored or it is central sector scheme, and the beneficiaries included under this government scheme. So these are the main things you should keep in mind when you read a government scheme. Okay. Here we will be discuss about the scheme named Adarsh Smarak scheme. Adarsh Smarak scheme. Okay. So here the model question is, consider the following statements regarding Adarsh Smarak scheme. The first statement is, it is an initiative of the Environment Ministry, and the second statement is to make the monument accessible to differently abled, and the third statement is to streamline wastewater and garbage disposal and a rainwater harvesting system. Here you should select the correct statement. The first statement, the statement is regarding the ministry, and the second and third statement is regarding the objectives or the aim of the scheme. Okay. Here, before moving on to the explanation, we can use some technique in order to solve this question. Here the term Adarsh Smarak. We can connect this Smarak with monuments or heritage related. Okay. So we can connect this Smarak with culture. But here in the first statement it is given that it is an initiative of the Environment Ministry. So we can easily eliminate the first statement because we can connect this Adarsh Smarak scheme with Ministry of Culture. Okay. So we can eliminate the first statement and we got the answer option C 2 and 3 only, and the remaining two the second and third statements are related to the objectives of the Adarsh Smarak scheme. Okay. So let's move on to the explanation. This Adarsh Smarak scheme, it was launched in 2014, and the main aim of the scheme is to make the monument visitor friendly, and this scheme was implemented by Ministry of Culture. Here, Archaeological Survey of India had identified 100 monuments as Adarsh Smarak for upgradation. For the development of monuments, this Archaeological Survey of India had identified 100 monuments as Adarsh Smarak. Okay. The main objectives of the schemes include to make the monument accessible to differently abled, to make monument visitor friendly, and to implement Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, then upgrade or provide washrooms, drinking water and Wi-Fi facilities, and to provide interpretation and audio video centers, to streamline wastewater and garbage disposal and a rainwater harvesting system, and to provide safety and protection. So these are the main objectives under the Adarsh Smarak scheme. So we can compare this Adarsh Smarak scheme with another scheme named Adopt a Heritage Scheme. Okay, Adopt a Heritage Scheme. So this Adopt a Heritage Scheme, it is an initiative of Ministry of Tourism. Ministry of Tourism. Okay, here Adarsh Smarak scheme, the ministry involved is Ministry of Culture, but in the case of Adopt a Heritage Scheme, the main ministry is Ministry of Tourism in collaboration with Ministry of Culture and Archaeological Survey of India. Okay. Here in the case of Adopt a Heritage Scheme, here the government invites entities including public sector companies, private sector firms and individuals to develop selected monuments and heritage and tourist sites. Here a public-private partnership is involved under this Adopt a Heritage Scheme. Okay. Here the major difference between Adarsh Smarak scheme and Adopt a Heritage Scheme. In the case of Adopt a Heritage Scheme, a public-private partnership for the development of monuments. Okay. And the objectives are almost similar between Adarsh Smarak scheme and Adopt a Heritage Scheme, because here also the objectives include to provide basic amenities like drinking water, easy of access for the differently abled and senior citizens, cleanliness, etc. So the objectives are similar in the case of Adarsh Smarak scheme and Adopt Heritage Scheme, because both these schemes aim for the development of monuments and heritage. Okay. Here the major difference between the ministry involved is Ministry of Culture, but in the case of Adopt a Heritage Scheme, the major ministry is Ministry of Tourism, and here it is implemented through a public-private partnership mode, but in the case of Adarsh Smarak scheme, it is implemented by government. So these are the major difference between these schemes. Okay, thank you.